because what I'm about to say could be controversial. Hello, I'm back again with another video and I've dressed up for you today. Look at me, gosh, got a little shirt on in honour of our gal Hyacinth. You guessed it, we're back with another Bridgerton video. If you're new here, I'm Alice. I read books, I talk about them, we do chat, we do go on a few tangents, but it's okay, it's alright, it's alright. We also do a bit of lifestyle content, the occasional vlogs, so you know, if that's something you'd be interested in, consider hitting that subscribe button. You know, I'm just someone you can put on in the background whilst you're cleaning your room, making yourself a meal, or if you feel like you want to listen to someone, you want to have a friend in the room, I'm your gal. So if you did hit that subscribe button, welcome to the family, and if you didn't, why not? It's free. You can unsubscribe at any time. There is no, I mean please don't, but also, you know, there's no obligation. Just see if you like it, test the waters, you know, you don't know until you try. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you. Ooh, that was a good one. Thank you so much for your continued support. Let's get on with today's video. Guys, did I think I'd be making this video? No. Because what I'm about to say could be controversial. Dun dun dun. This might be my favourite Bridgerton book. Don't hate me. And the thing is, I feel like I'm betrayed. I don't even know myself right now. I think I preferred this to POLIN. I'm just gonna let you sit with that for a moment. So, you know, the last video I made, I was talking about Francesca and Michael, saying, you know, their story is really good. They might have knocked them off the top spot, but not sure. Would they get the 9 out of 10? I don't think so anymore, because I think we found ourselves a new pair. I literally, you know when I said I devoured and I gobbled those other books? I literally inhaled this. Okay, I had to exercise the most painful self-restraint because I sat there and read 75% of this book in the first, I don't know, 3 hours of the day. And if I didn't stop, I would have finished. Well, apparently everyone down my road's getting a skip today, so what do you know? I literally could not put it down. I had to prise it from my fingers and go and do something because I had a job to do, okay? I was expected to do things. So I literally was like, and I couldn't stop. And everything about it was so good. I think it has to be the 9 out of 10. I think it's got to be the 9 out of 10 romance. I can't believe we're here. I mean, I've still got Gregory's book to go, all right? So don't worry. See, the thing is, I can't see him taking it off the top spot. But I don't know. I don't know. See, I never thought Hyacinth would. I thought she was going to be really annoying. And she wasn't. So, good vibes. Love the cover also. Stunning. Blue. That's why I know it's not the same shade, but it's blue, okay? So I think it's the 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this book because, first of all, we had Lady Danbury in this one, which was iconic, okay? I really enjoyed that. The character that Julia Quinn has written in this book as Lady Danbury, fantastic. I feel like the actress that plays her in the show, great portrayal. Exactly how I picture her. I mean, obviously, granted, I did watch the show first, of course I'm going to picture her, but I think she's done such an amazing job at portraying that character. So, love it, basically, because it's a lot to do with Lady Danbury, it's a lot to do with Hyacinth, and I just think I giggle. So, her love interest is called Gareth. What a name. We love it. Why not? And he has such an interesting story. There's so much going on. There's a mystery going on. Like, sorry, I feel like Julia was like, we need to make these go out with a bang, do you know what I mean? So literally got a little bit of everything. You've got recurrence of the Smith-Smythe musical, and I just loved that, like bringing back all those OG concepts that were introduced at the start of the series, and then their banter together and the way they bounce off each other, but then there's also like angst, and oh, I love it. I genuinely don't think there was anything about it I dislike, and that makes me sound like a hypocrite because that should be a 10 out of 10 book, but I find it really hard to give romances 10 out of 10 because there is always something missing, and I think it is that like profound life lesson, or you know, some kind of shitty stuff, do you know what I mean? Which is very unfair of me, I aware, and I'll get over it. In my opinion, this is a 10 romance. Does that make sense? So it'd be a 9 out of 10 on what I'd score it book-wise. 4 stars, probably like 4.5 stars to be honest. But it's not quite a 10 because it is a romance. Oh, Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's really unfair because I love romances. I giggle like a little child. I kick my feet. I was having a fantastic time. As you saw me reading when I was ill, I am still recovering, so I do apologise for the nasally voice, but hopefully I will be back better than ever soon. Okay, fingers crossed. I'm feeling a lot better today, I will say that. I'll tell you that for free. Alright, I loved it. I really don't have much else to say about it. The spice was great. I know you're coming for the spice, cheeky little babes. Cheeky. The spice was really good. There was actually quite a few spicy bits, which normally I feel like at the start of the books there'd be a little bit and then there'd be a big scene and that would kind of be it, and then we'd wait for the whole I love you vibes. Whereas I feel like this was a little bit more saucy. I think after writing Francesca, she was like, yeah, let's up the sauce level, let's up the spice. You know, good things. I think this one is higher rated within the community as well. I haven't gone too deep into it, you know. I'm still on my first read ever of Bridgerton, so although I definitely love it, I am obsessed with it, and I will hold this series with me for the rest of my life, and there will always be videos on this channel on it. Sorry guys. I don't know the full extent of the community. I know that Francesca and Michael's are quite, like, they have their own separate fandom, I think, and they have their own little, but I really liked this book. So big ticks for me. Julia was really out here doing bits. I love how each book has its own little sort of thing at the start of the chapters, depending on what they're doing, and it just adds to it, and I love it. I love it. And even that was great, and honestly, big mega thumbs up from me. What's next? We've got Greg's book, Gregory. We've got Gregory's book, and then we have the Happily Ever After Bridgerton one, which I'm not too sure. I think it is all of their stories together. Could be Violet's story. Would be down for that. I don't know. I don't like to look at the blurb because I like to go in and just be like, no idea. Because the blurb kind of normally does tell you about your two main characters, so I like to just go in and have no idea. And there will be plenty more Bridgerton videos coming, do not worry. You better stay tuned for that. Buckle in, seatbelt, let's go on the ride of Bridgerton. I don't know what I'm gonna do when they finish. I think maybe I'll have to start rereading. No, I've got so many other books to read, but we'll get there. It will be fine. To be honest, I think that's it for today, honestly. It's hard when I make these videos because I don't want to spoil too much. Definitely if you want some in-depth ones, let me know, because I'd love to talk about these books super in-depth, but I don't really want to spoil them for people if they haven't read them, so maybe I'll have to make a separate video on that. Let's take a little moment for our main man Gareth. He really be out here dealing with some daddy issues. Sorry, that was not nice. Anyway, yeah, dealing with some issues, and he is, I don't know, I think he's hot. Like, I know how people say, oh, how can you think that when you're reading a book? But like, you make the character, right? And you get their mannerisms and how they are. And from that, I would say that he would be the hottest one in the whole series. She's pretty mad, huh? So, big man Gareth. He didn't get a great name, but he got a great personality and a great vibe, I guess. So I reckon they could hire someone really fit to play him. Sorry. Shouldn't just talk about men like they're pieces of meat, should I? Naughty. Only joking. Great times and great vibes. We loved Gareth. We loved Hyacinth. We loved Lady Danbury. We love the whole Bridgerton series. Okay. Well, anyway, let me know if you do want these videos more in depth, going into all the nitty gritty details about what happens in this book. We can even talk about a little bit of, if you want to. Can't believe it. As always, remember, before you read any book, always check the trigger warnings, always check the themes within the books, because everybody's different and that's okay, but just make sure you check before you read them. Also, just because I like a book doesn't mean you have to like it, vice versa. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of this book in the comments down below if you have read it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Have you subscribed? Oh, bit close today. Thank you very much. And as always, until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye. I feel I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, it's gone. Are you embarrassed? Hashtag G and H. We love them forever. Make the heart with me gone on the screen. everybody. No, copyright. Shh, too good. Bye.